Hello guys, this is Dabs. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I want to show you very fast in this video exactly how to boost WordPress speed, how to reduce your query calls, for you to optimize your website with a free plugin called Fast Velocity Minifier. And that plugin is one amazing plugin that I believe that people should be very much aware about. So on my screen here is a website that am looking at optimizing, and I can just as it were now copy this URL, and let's come to GTmetrix. Can just paste the website here at GTmetrix, and then let's test this site. Let's see how this site is going first off. As we can see here, this website is not doing well at all. Here we have an F24 and we have an E56, and this website is loading at 9.1 seconds. That's pretty very much slow, and our request is 84. Our page size is 5.75 MB. That's quite huge. That's not good for a website. So we can see we've got lots of stuff we need to do here, but sincerely all of these things are nothing to me, because if I really want to optimize this website, just one plugin can solve all my problems for me, and that's WP Rocket. And I think I have a tutorial around that. I can easily turn this website to an A and B using WP Rocket. That's good, but that's not the reason why I am doing this video. But if you want to check that tutorial, there should be a link on the screen for you to see exactly how you can do that with WP Rocket. So now let's go back and let's go check out what we can do with Fast Velocity Minifier, and let's see if we can influence this code just using that plugin alone. Let's come back to this side. Let's go to the back end, and all you have to do is come to plugins and come to add new. Just type in Fast Velocity. We have Fast Velocity Minifier here, and you can see this WordPress already have 100,000 active installations, and that's a sign that it's not really a bad plugin. And we have to install this plugin and activate this plugin. This plugin is very easy to use, and the most amazing part of it is that it is highly compatible with several other plugins and several other pay caching plugins, and which is rare for you to see. Most caching plugins will not want to interact with other plugins, but this one is one plugin that I have over time used with a lot. And as you can see on this WordPress website right now, there is no caching plugin, there is no form of optimization done whatsoever at all, and nothing done at all. So it will have been more efficient if I had installed maybe V3 or any other caching plugin out there and work it together with it and optimize my images and all of that. I might have gotten a more good result with this plugin, but I'm not sure I will have all the time to do that in this video. You can experiment it with it on your website and let me know how the result you get in the comment section below. Do well to let me know. I'll be so grateful to hear that from you. The final thing that I find very cool about this plugin is that, sincerely, if you install this plugin, you really do not have to do anything at all whatsoever setting it up. Just installing the plugin and activating it is enough for you to see significant increase. Once you reduce the query calls, the DNS request on your website, your page will load faster. However, I just still want us to maybe check one or two things that we can do around the settings. If you come back to the plugins here, you see settings. Okay, so this is the settings. If you're here, you can choose to add an admin bar. If you opt for this, you would see an admin bar here. If you save, that you can easily just purge all your cache. For me, I don't like that. That would still slow down my website. I really don't like doing those kind of things. I can leave all of these things as it is. You can auto detect if your website is using HTTPS or HTTP, but if you know you're perpetually on HTTPS, then you can just indicate HTTPS. You can see you can force HTTPS URL. That is recommended if you have an SSL. I have an SSL here, but I can still leave it at auto detect. It's not really a big deal. Pretty much all these settings here, I love to leave them the way they are. You really do not have to mess with a lot of things. If you're using Google Front, this is something you have to check. instead of inlining Google front CSS, sincerely I love to just async. It's yeah, I believe this is a safer method for me than for me to inline my Google front. And if you use front awesome as well, you can do the same. I really don't use that in this site, so but again I still just love to do this instead of merging my margin instead of inlining the front awesome CSS. And I think that's the basic thing I just love to do here. Every other things here you don't need to disable, you need to just leave them the way they are. And one last feature here that looks cool in that sense, but it doesn't really make sense to me, is the page speed settings. Sincerely, if I click these two settings here, it will boost my page speed score. It's just a way of tricking GTmetrix to feel that the website is doing fine. Yeah, but in all honesty, your GTmetrix score doesn't warrant that you rank higher on Google search engines in that sense. So I really would love to optimize my website for my user, not for search engines or for some metric score. But I think most web developer or WordPress developer would want to do this to just please their client. I can just click this now, and maybe this will just boost my site to a or a B on GTmetrix, and I can just show my client, your website is optimized, but it doesn't really make sense. It doesn't really make sense. So this is one feature I really feel these guys shouldn't even have put here in the first place. But it's just a way of deceiving people that your website is doing well when it is not. Just for you to just get good numbers from page speed set from GTmetrix or your page speed settings. And if you go to your page speed developer, not necessarily developed by Google but affiliate with Google, then definitely, if you, and please don't get things twisted, whatever page speed score gives you is not what Google is saying your website to be, because page speed score wasn't really designed by Google itself. Go check it out. So in it, that's it. So I really don't like to use this, so I'll leave this. So if you are using a CDN, you can just sync your CDN with this plugin and it will definitely boost your speed. But I think for now this is everything I want to do. Let me just save changes. If I really want to do something very thorough, I should be getting good and better result. But just installing this plugin alone, let's see how much more it has affected our site. Let's retest and let's see if we will see any progress. So this is our final result, and we can see that we have made some significant progress. And this is still F, but now we have 31, we just have 72, and we have a fully loaded time of 7.9 seconds, and we have our request hit 45, and we are almost reduced half of the request on our website, which makes a lot of sense. And one of the reasons why page speed score is still this terrible is because you can see I've not enabled compression, and I use my server scaled, my self scaled image, and browser caching. I'm not using a caching plugin yet, and my images are not optimized. If I can do all these little things, this will boost from maybe to a C or a B, just using this plugin with another caching plugin, which is very important. You can check my tutorial on WP Rocket. At least I use a plugin called Minify for me to optimize my images, which is very useful. You may not even use WP Rocket for you to be able to use that plugin, so you can check that tutorial to see exactly how some of the things you can even do without really using the plugin itself, in case you don't really want to use WP Rocket. But WP Rocket will do a very good job for you if you really have the money to invest in it. So that's it for this tutorial. Thank you very much for watching this. So you can experiment with this, install some cache plugins, and optimize your speed a little more, and if your website is really draggy, and let me know the results you get in the comment section below. I would love to hear back from you. I would love to know if this plugin is really working well or if it's dragging your website back. Please give me feedback as much as you can. And if you find this video very useful, you know what to do. Give me a thumbs up. I'll be so grateful to see that. Drop me a comment, tell me, yo, this has helped me. I'll be glad to hear that from you. And let me know your challenges if you have them too in the comment section below. I love to try as much as possible to respond to as many comments as possible as I can. Thank you very much. I remain Dabs. I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.